What's up guys, welcome back to Hypixel Skyblock, and today we'll be doing a lot of forging so that we can max out our gear to increase our forging fortune as well as sweep. If you like the type of content I make, please feel free to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to see when I upload next, and I'll see you in today's video. Starting off the video strong, I will be crafting the best axe in the game for forging, which is the fig stone splitter. But first, we do have to make the axe before that, which is the fig hew. For the fig stone splitter, you will be needing 4 fig stones, which I already grinded up. For upgrading the fig hew, you will get the splitter. This has 1 less sweep than the tree capitator, but has more forging fortune. Its ability will give you 1 sweep for every 10,000 logs you break for a max of 20, meaning that overall the fig stone splitter has 19 more sweep and 35 more forging fortune than a tree capitator. Like I said before, this axe is the best, so I will be maxing it out. First of all, I reforged it with the Moonblade Reforge, being the best reforge for axes, as well as starring it with some forest essence, unlocking and equipping a perfect citron. And for the second slot, I ran out of fine citron, so I had to go mine some. As you can see here, I was able to get that 12 fine citron to unlock the second gemstone slot on my splitter, and I already do have a perfect citron for it, and recomming it to upgrade its rarity to legendary. Another item they added in this update were the boosters. The main ones for forging are the sweep booster, forging wisdom booster, and forging fortune boosters. These give their respective stats on most of the forging items, such as armor and axes. For the enchantment, I enchanted it with absorb, which is the stacking enchant for foraging, as well as efficiency 5. I accidentally bought a flower minion. This was when the dark auction bug was happening and you can get into low player lobbies, but I seem to not know how much a flower minion was worth and spent 40 million coins in buying one. Anyways, I started to upgrade my flower minion all the way to T12 using all the dandelions and poppies I've bought throughout the profile. The final T12 upgrade gave me level 390. There is another thing that I need the flower minions for, which is giving it to Romeo for his quest. I made sure and got enough flowers from the T12 minion, especially the sunflower, for a day saver and night saver on my garden. Giving the bouquet to Juliet will spawn Romero. For the last part of this quest, you need to be wearing a full set of any tuxedo armor, and giving the Rock of Love to Juliet will finally end this quest and give me the legendary Ring of Love, and unlocking the achievement for Friar Lawrence, which is a reference to the actual Romeo and Juliet. Another collection maxed, this time being fig logs. It actually gave me a forging level cap, even though I still don't have anywhere close to enough XP for forging 50. I also turned in the berry the fish, which I got from punching a lush lilac berry. Using the few little forest essence I had, I was able to upgrade lumberjack perk to 4. Back-to-back skill level ups, I was able to get forging 34 and hunting 17. Going back to foraging, I have 7 Agatha contests I still need to claim, one of them having a starting prize. I was also able to hit Heart of the Forest tier 4, which gave me 75 Skyblock XP and another 2 tokens. Using those tokens, I unlock the Efficient Forager perk, which gives me Foraging Wisdom. From all those contests, I was also able to get another starting prize, as I said before, as well as 190 Agatha coupons, which leveled me up to Agatha level 3. I kinda go on a shopping spree here, cause I buy myself 4 more levels of the Fig Fortune, upgrading Agatha power to 4, buying the small and medium frog treats, upgrading my Moonglade talisman to the ring, as well as buying some crow shards. Using the small frog tree, I upgraded my frog pet to the uncommon rarity, and an hour later I upgraded to rare. After I foraged for a little bit, I was able to get enough enchanted mangrove logs for the mangrove vine and locket. These are the current only and best equipment for foraging, including the David's cloak. I am also able to put boosters on these, which interestingly gives more stats than the actual equipment itself. I picked up my rare frog pet from Cat. The legendary frog pet is the second best pet for foraging behind the Jade Dragon, so I'll definitely be leveling this pet up to level 100 as soon as possible. One thing you should be doing is donating to the Starborn Temple. To do this, you need to do the sea pickle puzzle outside and do this tropical fish glazed terracotta puzzle inside the temple. After you do both of those puzzles, you just need to pay a little bit of coins and some enchanted fig logs to gain some extra foraging fortune. Speaking of fortune, I was able to get foraging 35 while I was cutting down some figs. Each level does give you 4 foraging fortune, so it is pretty worth. A new talisman they added was the Emperor talisman. This is an uncommon talisman crafted by 4 Emperor skulls. And if you haven't seen the upgrades for this talisman, it is around 64 Emperor skulls, and I don't even think skulls are guaranteed when you kill a Sea Emperor. Unfortunately, new talismans means that I have to spend more money at Jacobus unlocking new slots. And as you can see, I am down 60 million coins in my G-Drag bank because of booster cookies and purchases like this. Going back on Galatia, I have 416 shards I want to mass siphon again. Siphoning all those shards gave me 65 Skyblock XP, leveling me up to level 391. Some of these shards include vampires, mudworms, pests, and some of the reptiles. I actually maxed out the vampire shards, so I don't need to lasso any more vampires, which, I'm just saying, is the most annoying mob in Hypixel Skyblock, as well as Minecraft in general. Speaking of lassos, I crafted myself the Vine Rip lasso using some vine sap and mangrove logs. This lasso is 20% better than the Abysmal lasso. Another thing I did was upgrading my worn hunt axe to the sharpened hunt axe, which just deals more damage. I was able to craft 6 sparrow shards using the enchanted eggs and feathers that I had at the time. The sparrow shards give you fig fortune for every digit in your collection, and right now I have I think 7, so this will give me 21 fortune. While I was doing some foraging, I was able to get hunting 18 from lassoing a invisibug. I also recommend you to be lassoing all the invisibugs you see, cause you need a ton of them for fusions. I've been foraging with my frog pet, so I was able to get it to level 100. I am still halfway there to the 25 million XP the legendary pet needs. Speaking of halfway, I hit 100,000 logs cut on my fixed stone splitter. This is, like I said, is halfway to the max of 20 sweep. As you can see, I did another 9 legendary contests, and out of those 9, 2 of them gave me a Starling prize. I don't know how rare they are, but I've been getting a ton recently from all my contests. I was also able to hit Skyblock level 392 and foraging level 38. And if you didn't already know, doing all your contests will be the fastest way to progress in foraging. Just from foraging figs, I was able to get another 152 shards. This time I was able to get 16 Skyblock XP, leveling me up to level 393. I was also able to max out 2 of those shards, which is bamboo leaf as well as the invisibugs. One reason why I was foraging a ton of figs is because the best armor for foraging is the fig mail armor. This set will cost me 24 fig stones, which are basically the super enchanted versions of figs. Compared to the canopy armor, each piece will give me 30 more foraging fortune. As with any other foraging gear, I am able to put the 3 boosters on these. These will give me extra sweep, foraging wisdom, and foraging fortune. I also switched to mangroves because the best reforge for my armor is in the mangrove collection. I also leveled up to level 394 from claiming a bit more contests. I also bought Mangrove Fortune 4 and the Mangrove Personal Best, so I can gain some extra foraging fortune and sweep. Back at Agatha, I was able to hit Heart of the Forest tier 5, unlocking the center of the forest. The first 2 upgrades were pretty much free, so I unlocked them, giving me 60 Skyblock XP. And before this, I was also able to get 90 Skyblock XP from unlocking Heart of the Forest tier 5, so in total I got 150 Skyblock XP from all these upgrades. I don't know why, but I like mass siphoning all my shards, and here I have another 100, and this time I was able to max out Dreadwings and Hidden Leaves. Like I said before, these mangrove gems costing me 144 enchanted mangrove logs are the best reforge for my armor, giving 4 foraging fortune per piece. Then I proceeded to unlock the gemstone slots for all 4 of my pieces. Back on my island, I have all 4 perfect citrines that I need. And by recomming these, it will give me 1 extra foraging fortune from the Groovy Reforge and another from my gemstones. Last but not least, I upgraded the center of the forest another time using 100,000 forest whispers to gain 50 Skyblock XP and some perks that boosted my forest whispers. Unfortunately, this is the end of the episode. Even though we have the best armor and axe for foraging, we are still not even close to the max foraging fortune and sweep For this, we have to upgrade our equipment, pets, as well as upgrading our Heart of the Forest. If you'd like to see that, please feel free to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to see when I upload next, and I'll see you in next week's episode. Goodbye.